ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
We are honored to host Mr. Abilash Natraj, the founder and CEO of Mugan Management Consultancies. With extensive expertise in sales, operations, and trade finance products, he has played a pivotal role in strengthening businesses to succeed in highly competitive markets. Under his leadership, Mugan Management has established itself as a trusted financial consulting firm, offering tailored solutions to corporations worldwide. Through a strong network of international banking connections, Mr. Abilash continues to drive financial innovation, helping businesses optimize capital and achieve sustainable growth. So stay tuned to know more details about his successful story.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد.
With a deep gratitude, I extend my sincere appreciation to the visionary leaders of the UAE for the unwavering dedication, progressive leadership and commitment to excellence.
نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ثراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ثراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب.
Welcome everyone to your favorite program, Pearls of Union, which invites the most successful people here in the UAE. Our inspiring guests have moved from the darkness of challenges to the light of success. Our inspiring guests have set a title for success and ambition. And our special guest for today is Mr. Abilash Natraj, and he is the founder and the CEO of Mugan Management Consultancies. Welcome, Mr.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so pleased to meet you today.
Me too here. Thanks for coming, and it's a pleasure meeting you all.
So please, sir, in the beginning, can you introduce yourself to everyone? Tell us about your professional experiences and your educational background as well.
So myself is Abilash Natraj. So I'm from India. So I'm from the trade finance background. So I've been working in this industry for the last 13-14 years. So I did my post-graduation in Master of Business Administration in the finance and marketing as a specialization. So I've been moved to Dubai for the last 13 years here. Before that, I was working with Barclays Bank. So I was handling the trade finance team over there. So majorly, that's my core area. That's why I have took this field as a major of my business into this industry. Right. Yeah, so currently we have been here for the last 13 years. I have a family here. I have a wife and a son. So we are leading a good life and happy life here.
Great. So what exceptional experiences have you gained along the way?
See, exceptional experience, if you're asking about, like, see, if you're talking about, when we get into this MNC banks, which is multinational banks, so we learn the product from the core, from the scratch. So when we start learning from the scratch, you don't you don't get into this, kind of not understanding the concept. So once we learn this from the beginning, so I was handling the basic basic type of from the initial stage of this trade finance. So from inputting the data and everything, analyzing thing, then comes to the like kind of we used to enter into the SWIFT. So that is how this trade finance works. So normally, if you go into a different, if you ask me to differentiate, like if you go into the small banks and the big banks, the difference is the cross training. So the cross training is something which the multinational banks gives you more experience, and you get go to know about more knowledge about the products, different products in the banks. So with that knowledge and experience, I came into Dubai, which is one of the growing industry, country in the world. So I have started working as a credit analyst here for a consultancy firm. Then I promoted to a relationship manager. Then from there, slowly I gathered more information about this Dubai market, where the opportunities world. So we have taken more kind of resources, what we can do better in this market. So that's how I ended up, like, in the sense of exceptional area is like I go very deeply into the technical aspects. So like, for example, there are many competitors in the world in this market. So ultimately what happens is, so when you give an exceptional service, in the sense of like when you have to know what the client require before the client asks. So ideally, when you present a product to the client, so they have to get the full solution from the layman, understanding from the layman way to the expert level. So ultimately, when we go and sit to talk to the client, they have a full answers for whatever the queries they are kept in the mind. So what happened after the initial interaction? They will have one or two queries. That's it. Let's do the business. So that's how my key area. So that's how I work more into this industry. So gaining knowledge, I prefer. That is one of the. That is one of my exceptional thing. And on top of it, I handle my clients very confidentiality, and like in the sense of we have to be very sensitive with the clients, because I will say the relationship is the more value than anything.
And what were the main challenges you have faced during your career, and how did you overcome them?
So the challenges which I faced here, it is because when you come into that industry, there are many competitors in the market. So here you need to work out, you should do your homework, how you need to get an exceptional tag under your name. So that comes like, as I told you earlier, our technical knowledge should be good. We should be very key to the core area, what we are discussing with the clients. So what made me more exceptional or kind of challenges I overcome is, one is my knowledge on trade finance and the financing related, kind of knowledge was there. So what happened is, like, we had initially some issues of procuring the clients, the resource. So sourcing the client was a bit in a tougher side, I will say, but we overcome with, like, as I told earlier, LinkedIn is one of the best social media in this you say in the industrial sectors. So I have done all my research in the LinkedIn, and I've created kind of some keywords to get the clients' attentions. So we had worked out in that certain time, then slowly things worked out. So that was one of the first challenge I had overcome, to resource the clients. So sourcing is one of the biggest challenge for us. So we had part of a clients where they are ready to do business with me from my old companies, but you should not need that. You should more clients to get on board, to get the more business in the market. So that was one of the challenge I overcame, like sourcing the leads from the social media, which is a LinkedIn, and also we have very good channel partners in this market and all over the globe, where I have very good connections through my old companies and Barclays banks I worked with earlier. So through that source, we are sourcing the leads, and we are generating that leads into business. So that was the challenges we faced, but we have overcome successfully, and we are doing really well. And going forward also, inshallah, we will do better, I hope.
And who have been your key supporters and mentors throughout your career?
My key supporter, I will always tell, it's my wife. That's first and foremost, because she is the one with me for the last, we married for last 12 years, and we have been in a relationship for another 3 more years. So 15 years she have been there, and she was there in ups and downs of my career and also the personal life. So given all my supports and everything, apart from that, all other my friends and families were supported during my odd time, and they have given me, motivated me because they had more than me, they had hope on me that I can do it, because we had some odd time for 3-4 years back, but I kept trusted in my profile and the core area what I want to do it. So I worked on that really well, and my family also supported really well for me that. So that's the thing, I have overcome it. Every challenges, I will tell you that's a right backbone of my life.
You know, sir, that every successful venture starts with a clear vision and a strong foundation. So how was Mugan Management Consultancies founded, and what vision led to its establishment in the financial consulting sector?
See, Mugan Management, as I told you, it was founded 3 years back. So 3 years back. So before that, I was doing the same thing in a freelance way. So like I had my existing clients where I was doing with them for in a freelance manner. Then we thought that okay, we have to move to the next step. So that's where this Mugan Management Consultancy has born in 2000, if I'm not wrong, 22. So that's how this Mugan Management has born, and the foundation is very strong. Why the Mugan Management Foundation is strong is this: like we means me and my wife, because I know what I'm doing, and that's what I have created in this market. So I'm not created which I was not doing it, and I'm new to it. So I cannot say I'm a master, but still I'm learning. So I know, yes, technically I'm strong in that. So that's why I thought, okay, it's the right time to start our own company, which is Mugan Management, was born on 2022. And after that, it was going on a straight success way. God grace, everything going well. But yes, here and there we have hiccups and everything. But end of the day, you are very knowledgeable in your industry, in your product, what you are doing. For sure, you can come out with all the solutions. Every day is a new learning experience for us. And the vision of this Mugan Management, if you ask me, is like, yes, every company's vision is to grow big and bigger. So that is the first vision for us. But yeah, end of the day, we need to how ethically we are moving. So vision, everyone has a vision, but how ethically you are moving, and how you're true to your clients and your channel partners you are working, and how you need to give an informations about this to your coordinates. So if there are some, so that is one of my exceptional area, you can tell me that. So we have supporting coordinates where you need to educate the clients. If the clients or the channel partners who is not much into this industry, so you give your experience. Some people doesn't do that. Some kind of my competitors. I'm doing that because I want to know what I'm selling and want to know my client what he's buying. Yeah. That is the base foundation for a trade or sale, whatever you name it. So that's, I believe in that. So that is one thing which we worked out really well for the last 3 years, and we have very good going forward. We have very good plans for the Mugan Management, so establishing in all over the world. So currently we are working, we have a presence in Dubai, so but we are connected through all over the global through our coordinates and the channel partners. They are marketing our company and they are bringing business to us. Going forward, inshallah, we will have a very good more babies of Mugan Management globally.
So of course, since you have started your company until now, you have made many contributions. So what are the key achievements you are most proud of at your company?
Achievements, everything is achievement, I'll say. So if you ask me, like you formed a company, that is an achievement. You have been in Dubai, that is also a big achievement. But yeah, coming back to my company, what I have achieved is like we have did many many instruments. Like we are into banking instruments. So let's say a major of the trade finance works on letter of credits, a standby letter of credits. These are the instruments we issue from banks. So ultimately, we are tied up with almost 10-15 banks globally. So out of these 10-15 banks, major of the banks I have associated with them directly, and that is one of the biggest achievement, I will say. And under our company Mugan Management, that is one of the biggest achievement, because when you have a direct relationship with the banks and the providers, there where the business grows really well. Because in this world, yes, I'm also an agent, I'm also a broker, whatever you name it, but end of the day, what that tagline belongs to you. Are you a real broker? Are you a there's a different brokers, because real brokers should know what you're selling and what you're talking about. You should not come into in between, just take the money and go. That's a different scenario. But when you name it, you have to own it. That's what I suggest. That's why I suggest even my competitors. So that is one of the biggest achievement, is like we have did many cases, many trade finance cases and finance consulting finance analysis also we did for our clients. So one big case I can tell you, the one milestone is in 2022 we did a couple of big value instruments for one of our prime client. It's a HNI client. So that was one of the biggest achievement. That's where I'm here now, so you can see that. So I will tell that is one of my biggest achievement and a milestone. On top of it, we made a very good relationship with the people globally. I believe in that. Apart from making money or growing up the business, I believe in making relationship with the people, in the sense like how you, not only for the source of leading the to get the leads, it's about how you respect them, how you take care of them. So that's where the relationship become more value. And yes, there is a motive behind it. There's a business is something, but not only the business. We need to make sure that they are good with us, in the sense of we also giving a good treatment to them. So otherwise, the relationship will not go. That is one of the biggest achievement, I believe. So if you say, yeah, that is one thing.
And how does Mugan assist its clients in complying with local and international financial regulations?
Coming back to this regarding the regulations and compliance things. So as you know that banking industry works on the regulations and the compliance. We have to adhere to that things, because that is the primary need for the banks. So as I told you, I worked with the bank, so that too with the Barclays Bank. So we are very strict in kind of doing a basic due diligence of the client, and while taking on board, and we have a set of questionnaires to fill in out, and based on that we will take the client on board. And we don't do much documentations like what the bank do. So we have a set of questions and set of documents where the clients has to submit us before initiating the deal. So based on that, we will get a pre-approval. Yes, we can get this. The client have passed through all the compliance and regulations for the jurisdiction where they are, either in Dubai or in some other countries. So we follow that jurisdictions with the compliance checks, everything has to be clear. So that is the main thing. I don't tell in banking industry, all the industries that we have to do that, the regulations, and based on where they are, in which jurisdiction the client is living. On top of it, we don't do much documentation like banks. So we get into like major on that particular transactions. So we don't take the client more history of the credit, or so what all the transactions I have done through their banks. So we take a separate the transaction, what their live transaction they have. We do due diligence for that, and followed by the documentation. Then comes the contract we signing, then comes the issuance of this bank instruments. So that's how we work with this. But all the regulations and compliance will be followed for each and every time. For the same client, we do every time the regulations. We make sure it is on data, everything is fine, because we don't play with the compliance.
Growth and expansion require well-planned strategies and a long-term perspective. So looking ahead, where do you see your company in the next 5 years?
Of course, we are looking to the long run of this venture, what we have established. So we have certain plans, as I told you earlier. So we might be establishing in many other countries officially, in the sense not apart from channel partners we have established. But yes, going forward for the next 5 years, so we have plans of establishing new products also. Apart from trade finance, we want to get into other banking products where we can see the client's requirements. So what happened is, when I go to a client, or when you source a client, we will become a one-time package. So it's a package, like you want trade finance, you want loans, you want let's say bank account opening, everything, you can do it through our company, Mugan Management. So that's where I'm looking for that for the next 5 years. On top of it, we want to grow our team also, our family. Maybe we'll be going with the more our team members, so that we can source more clients and give it kind of a service related to the product what they require. So yeah, that's what I won't tell it's a 5 years plan. Ideally, 2 to 3 years, we'll try to accomplish this.
So, as a successful entrepreneur, how can you define success?
Define success as entrepreneur is like I see, yeah, making profit, margin, everything is fine. But I need some kind of word where define success is your potentiality. So, yeah, you're making your margin, profit is the second thing. But are you potential? Are you capable to do this? And you should know what you're doing. These 3 things, I always believe in these 3 things, because without this, you cannot take it forward your business or even your work, your regular work. You should know, okay, you should not give a person that he is not capable to do that, or he should not have the potential to do that. So these are the, and he should know what he is doing that. So these are the 3 key points I follow, like in the sense that defines success. Like you have to take a task and you have to complete it. There is no something you keep it, okay, you try, you help me to do it. Yes, you get the helping hands, but end of the day, you are the final one who took the task. So you have to complete it on time. Yes, and with the proper due diligence, everything, as I told you. Yeah, that's the point.
Now, sir, we need an advice from your side to young entrepreneurs aspiring to enter the same field or any other field.
So my advice for the upcoming talents is something like they have to focus on what they want to do it. So they focus on the core area. So they should not divert it like what that industry will give me something different, this will give me more profit or margin. No, what you know, work on that and be expert on that, so that you can get into your any area, not my area. I prefer, okay, if you are welcome to do trade finance, I'm always there to help you guys. But whichever area you are very strong, you know that I'm going to get this benefited on this industry. So work on that, focus on that industry, you will get a result, I'm telling you. So it's not about that that only in my industry or my area things can change, but wherever you are in the sense of like you are interested, you are very strong in that core area, please go ahead and work on that, and you will get a success.
The UAE has for sure contributed to your success story. So what is your appreciation message you'd like to convey through our episode to the UAE and its rulers?
With a deep gratitude, I extend my sincere appreciation to the visionary leaders of the UAE for the unwavering dedication, progressive leadership, and commitment to excellence. Under the wise guidance of its leaders, the nation has fostered an environment of peace, tolerance, and opportunity for all can call it as home.
Thank you so much, sir. It was my pleasure talking with you today. Best of luck.
Thank you. And thanks for the opportunity you have given me for this interview session, and to showcase our not only the business, also the visions for the next coming years.
Dear audience, this is the end of our episode. Watch us next week. Goodbye.